Happy Tuesday to those who celebrate. I'm enjoying some nice peach wine made by my own Uncle Greg, so thank you, Uncle Greg. It's delicious. Today felt like a good day to open it because it was such a nice spring day outside. I don't know what the first day of spring is by the calendar, but I'm going to call it today the first day of spring. It's really yesterday because I made this video yesterday. Also, this glass is was given to me at John and Megan's wedding, so happy marriage, John and Megan. Just a reminder, if you're joining me in the morning, if you're watching this video in the morning, please don't join me with wine, but feel free to join me with coffee or tea or water, whatever you're drinking that is appropriate for the morning. Happy Women's Month. I didn't mention it last week, but it is Women's Month. So cheers to all those badass women out there, even though you don't need my approval. To commemorate badass women, I want to talk a little bit about Eleanor Roosevelt. She revolutionized the role of first lady. She was the wife of FDR, and before her, the role of first lady wasn't really a big deal. I mean, there were first ladies, but they were kind of just a figurehead at best. But Eleanor decided to really use that platform as a way to kind of spread goodwill. She was active in the local politics scene, domestic politics, even foreign politics. She led a lot of initiatives. She started some charities and she led to a lot of good. So she took this role that had no expectations, no guidelines, no rule book, and she said it herself and inspired all the first ladies after her to do awesome things too. So, Eleanor Roosevelt, you are awesome. And don't forget, you don't need someone to give you a rule book. You can pave your own way. I want to share a quick quote from Eleanor Roosevelt because I think it's appropriate today or all of the times recently. She says, "It is better to light a candle than curse the darkness." I agree with her, but I think what that quote leaves out is that, my goodness, it is so much harder to do. It is very easy to get down, to think that things are uh, gonna stay not the great, not the best forever. Because everyone knows there's a lot of tough things going on right now. I'm aware of it. Trust me. But Eleanor's there to remind us that we can try to be a little bit of light in the darkness that is, whatever is going on. And the things that are making things dark today are not going to be the dark forever, but there's always going to be things going on that are not great. So, um, I think it's a good reminder just to try to be that light when things aren't the best. I know I was struggling today, but that's also another reason why I do these videos. Uh, Rain, shine, awesome days, not the best days. I'm going to do this every Tuesday all year. So you can see me here, pop in for a little positivity. I'm going to be a tiny, tiny little candle in the darkness, but don't be afraid to be your own candle too. So I do want to share a very lovely, heartwarming story from this past week in my life. I do work at a school, and one of the seniors at this high school has some health issues going on. I'm not going to share what they are, but they may preclude him from participating in some of the senior activities. Maybe prom, maybe graduation might not be on the table for him, unfortunately. Wonderful person, wonderful student. But he's got some health stuff going on. His friends decide to get together and organize the entire school to do a Sesame Street Spirit Day for his birthday. That was last week. And keep in mind, he doesn't love Sesame Street, but it was an inside joke that they took and expanded into an entire day. They from the ground up, they organized a whole group of students to do it. Then they got a whole group of teachers to lead it, and then they invited all teachers and all students to join in. At the end of it, there were dozens and dozens of people celebrating this student's birthday, and everyone came together, loved it. There were cookies everywhere for the Cookie Monster. People from all over the school were wearing Sesame Street stuff. Everyone had a great time. This was organically organized by high school students. Do you know what it takes to get high school students to do anything? I struggle a lot of days just to get them to put their name on a paper. And meanwhile, these guys came together and did an entire spirit day, got the whole school involved. That is something special. And the student loved it. I mean, he really felt the love. The whole school loved it. It brought up the mood of the entire school. This is a grassroots, just heartwarming event. And I mean, I tell you, that's something special. You don't see that every year. I've been working in a high school for 11 years. I don't think I've ever seen something like that. That's special. So you got to take those moments and really hold on to them when you get them, because that's so cool. Um, and I know I'm getting up there in time today, but my message for today is just be there for each other. Um, Things are not going to always be the easiest. There's always going to be things going on, but we can make a small difference. We can be that little Eleanor Roosevelt candle in the darkness. We can give someone a smile, a wave, especially if someone we know is looking down. Give them a little hey, ask them how they're doing. I'm sure it'll mean a lot. Together, we can lift each other up. And again, that's why I do these videos. If nothing else, come back every Tuesday and I will do my very darndest to put a smile on your face for at least 4 seconds. At least for something I say will put a smile on your face. I'm gonna try to do that every week. So I will be here every week. Sorry you have to see me right now in this really awkward beard regrowing stage. This looks awful. If you do not trust my commitment to these videos, just know that I willingly videotape myself looking like this. Ew, this is not a great look. So I will be here every week, rain or shine, and I am so happy you decided to join me today. Thank you. And I will see you next week, I hope. Oh, I almost forgot. If you want a positive YouTube channel to keep spreading positivity this week, check out Yoga with Adrienne. She has guided meditations, she has gentle yoga practices, and if you want to work out, she's got some high cardio yoga workouts. So check out Yoga with Adrienne. Sees a bright light in a dark world, and so are you. Have a good one.